Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Ahmad Imtiaz. We are from Sekolah Dato Abdul Razak and we're going to present to you about our project, BESTWARE.
Introduction. Nowadays, there are many products that market food storage containers like Tupperware and Alienware. But there's a problem where food becomes cold and less fresh after being kept for a long time. The problem statements: first, takeaway food from restaurant become cold when brought home. Second, how food delivery service maintain freshness of food. Third, containers can't keep food fresh for a long time. And lastly, how keep environment safe while keeping food warm. Research objective: first, create eco-friendly self-heating container out of recycled materials. Second, ensure food kept in containers stays fresh after kept for a long time. And third, reduce usage of non-renewable energy sources. Project novelty: using renewable energy to maintain freshness of food without causing pollution to the environment.
And now, we will be moving on to the methodology. The first step is to collect components for the circuit. The components includes peltier modules, battery compartment and rechargeable batteries, red LED light, switch, PWM, solar charge controller and solar panels. The second step is to make the first container, where we spray paint the outside of the container to prevent it from rusting. Then, the container is placed into an insulated bag. The third step is to make the second container. We start out by sketching the shape of the container, then cut and combine it. After that, the cover of the container is molded using aluminum foil. The body is also welded using aluminum. Now, I will pass it on to Dia.
Thank you, Alami. Now, I will continue with step 4 of our methodology. The solar panel is connected to the PWM solar charge controller. This will act as a charger for the battery that can attach and detach to the connector whenever it is needed. Next up is the fifth step. The switch is connected to a connector, which is also connected to the battery compartment. The connector exists to allow the controller to easily connect with the battery compartment. Next is the sixth step. The peltier is placed into an insulated bag. The peltier is then connected to the switch. The insulated bag allows the heat produced from the peltier to evenly spread out throughout the container. The seventh step of our methodology is to solder the wires of an LED light to the wires of the switch. The LED lights light up and notifies the user that the peltier is turned on. Lastly, the switch and battery compartment are placed at the side of an insulated bag to allow access to the switch and eases the connection of the controller to the battery compartment. Now, I will try to conduct an experiment to see the temperature of the container after 5 minutes without food inside of it. After turning on the switch, the peltier will heat up and I will put it inside of the container. Now, I will put a thermometer inside of it and leave it for 5 minutes. Just measure its temperature. Okay, so 5 minutes have passed and now I will take out the thermometer and look at the measurement. Now the temperature is 42 degrees Celsius.
Result and discussion. Result of container 1. The container maintains the temperature of the cooked food, but the texture and crispness decrease after 30 minutes.
As for the results of container 2, we found that the container successfully maintains the temperature and crunchiness of the cooked food without overheating or burning up after more than 1 hour.
Now, I will talk about the advantages obtained from our project. First of all is the increase in customer satisfaction. Our product eliminates the possibility where food could go stale depending on how long it takes to travel from one location to another. Next, BESTWARE containers are environmental friendly since it reduces the usage of non-reusable power sources such as dry cells. Besides that, our project BESTWARE contributes to the technological development on a global scale. An increase in the manufacturing rate of BESTWARE containers can raise the amount of production from the food industry for cooking meals, which requires containers to be stored in. Our BESTWARE container that can keep food warm will contribute to society with a major impact. Lastly, economical development will surely be uplifted as we provide a product to the food industry, especially in the food delivery department that can assist companies such as GrabFood and Foodpanda in terms of satisfying their customers' needs. For our future development, we hope to create a fully functioning self-heating food container that can efficiently utilize solar power to charge itself. We also hope to create a product that reduces the amount of waste expelled into the environment. To conclude our presentation, the usage of renewable energy must be effectively and efficiently used to help in the struggle to fight pollution, which will benefit the environment and the economy for the well-being of humanity.